Met you in the last summer, never wanted to leave. Loving you was a bummer, we just couldn't let be. Gave the world a new color, now I'm falling deeper than deep. You're the kind of somebody I always wanna know. Even when the days go by and we're both graying old. You're my somebody, you're my nobody, you're my body. In the dark, and my hands are shaking. I'm alive, but my body's flaming. I can't get you out of my bed, and I can't get you out of my head. Hold me close, and don't let me go now. Because I don't wanna slow down. I can't get you out of my bed, and I can't get you out of my head. Can't forget. Can't forget. Pop it. I can't get you out of my head. If the world was on fire, maybe we could go far. Two of us could play dirty. I know you like past scars. You seem like a forever, and I just wanna be where you are. You're the kind of somebody I always wanna know. Even when the days go by and we're both graying old. You're my somebody, you're my nobody, you're my body.
Yo, yo, yo. Come on, 25 likes before the drop. We can do it. We can do it.
Met you in the last summer, never wanted to leave. Loving you was a bummer, we just couldn't let be. Gave the world a new color, now I'm falling deeper than deep. You're the kind of somebody I always wanna know. Even when the days go by and we're both graying old. You're my somebody, you're my nobody. I'm the bad is baby.
Sorry, I missed the drop, but I'm here. Sorry, guys. How are you? What's up? How are you today? New week, new live stream, new music, new content, new people. What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you guys? Well, today I'm gonna be fast to start this live stream because there's people waiting. Hello, everyone. Have you viewed all the songs from former live stream? No, because otherwise that would never end, you know? I mean, I cannot check 70 songs every week or 80 songs every week. It's impossible. Where can I find the good acapella? Well, you can use Vocalify, or Vandalism Vocals, and I have discounts for all of them. So if you want any, contact me, okay? But guys, hello everyone. Basically today, I think it's a special live stream. What we're gonna do? Well, first of all, as always, if you have songs that you want to release and you cannot get any label, you can use DistroKid. The link is here. You know, you have a discount, you help me, that's good. You make all the money that your song makes is for you. Everything is perfect. But yeah, today I have somebody here with us on the live stream. Is Mario. Well, he's gonna present himself and so, but he's the casting manager. He's gonna help us with a lot of things. If you have any question about the scene, you can ask it, okay? Because he knows a lot about how to get gigs, how to grow, how to reach big people, how to get contacts. I mean, he knows basically everybody, and he can help us a lot by telling us what he knows. Okay, so well, the first thing is let's try to reach 30 likes at least. You know, I mean, I do these live streams, you give likes, you know, it's good for all of us. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna see if he is there. Let me see. Mario.
Yo.
Vale, espera un segundo. Okay, and no, there you are. Okay, you're on camera now. Hello, man. How are you?
Hello. How you doing? Everything okay, guys?
Yeah, the volume is good. Well, guys, this is gonna be a bit weird because when we met, we always speak in Spanish, and now we're gonna have to talk in English. Maybe it's a bit weird, but you know. Do you maybe have any kind of light for your face because it's completely dark? Yeah, perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, perfect.
Better?
Yeah. Okay, so well, just start saying who you are, what you do, just a brief summary.
Well, my name is Mario Bravo. As you say, I'm the costumes manager, or the person who take care of him every fucking day. So yeah. Also, I'm the CEO of Canarias Music Conference. There is an event I create like 4 years ago, more or less, and we do it every year. There are two days event, and also I'm the owner of Big Music Group. That is a new company. It's created in 2016, but it's now it's let's say reorganized. And yeah, I'm doing basically everything for Castion, Mr. Castion.
Okay,
I think
maybe can you tell us how you started in the music? Like, why you are a manager now, but you did some things before. How you started with all of this?
yes, that's a good question. Before starting as a manager for Castion, I was a DJ, also producer. Not a good one, but more DJ than producer, let's say. I started around 13, 14 years ago, more or less. Starting here in Tenerife, Canary Island. That's basically in Spain. It's next to Africa, but it's Spain. And I start as a DJ in a club has called Bumpy's Club. But my first event was like a birthday. a private birthday, and I start there as a DJ, well, with a controller, with a few friends, and okay, let's do it. 100
Yeah,
people in front.
I guess everybody starts with a friend at the friend's house at the party.
Yeah, it's the best events for me.
Yeah, because you know
Events.
everybody, you know, you're having the party with the rest of the people.
You feel good. You
Yeah.
feel comfortable in front of the people. It's
Hmm.
exactly that's the way. For me, the best events are with friends. And yeah, next to that, I tried to do some music, but I was 2 years as a DJ, and then I started producing my own music. I did some mashups, as everyone can do it, you know. But I was using Ableton from 2009, I think, more or less 2008, 2009, and then I started to make some as a promoter some events by my own, really small ones, 200 people, 300 people.
Events
Uh,
where you also DJ, or you just make them.
yes, yeah, yeah,
That's a good
uh,
way to get gigs
yeah,
because like you prepare the party, so you DJ there. That's nice.
yeah. That's the way that some people who is who is playing in everywhere, whatever, it's a path or chill out or whatever, has to take another way parallel to that, to do his, I don't know, his own events or private events or whatever is it, and try to, you know, mark the difference between all the DJs you have around you,
Yeah, and also you can make more money
and you
because
can
you
make
make
more
the
money.
yeah.
Yeah, at least clear money. I mean, blank money. You know,
Yeah.
like you don't have to pay for your transfer, your hotel, your flights, your everything. Just make the party and play there. You will play for free, but you will get some more money as a promoter than as a
Yeah.
DJ if
Yeah,
you go to
exactly.
another external party or whatever is it.
Yes. But you had all the equipment or you rent the equipment? Like the speakers, the
Uh,
stage, the
when I
lights.
when I start, I had my, I don't know, my equipment like you have it at home, like a home cinema, but the speakers, I used that speakers in the past. So imagine the cable was like, I don't know the name in English, but they are red and black. You know
I
the
know
the
them. I
one
don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
the
the
one
ones
the
that go on the TV. Those small ones.
and
Wait.
no, the once it goes to the amplifier, and then you take another one to the, how you call it,
This
to the mixer. No, that's
or this?
RCA, and that's a jack.
Yeah.
There was another one
Oh.
before, like an old one. It really small ones, red and black. If somebody knows, can comment in the chat.
I don't know right now.
In English, the name, I don't know the name in English, but in Spanish it's like cobre, you know.
Hmm.
It's no, not RCA. It's not that one. But anyway, well, I took that one. So I took my controller and my laptop, and I go to all the parties they call me. As
Okay.
the year start like this. As a promoter, I start making my own events, you know, and then as a manager, I know you will be surprised because you don't know anything about me as a manager, or I'm wrong.
No.
No, okay.
I
Then
just know you are a casting manager, but not
exactly.
before that.
That's because I never did anything as manager. It's the first time that I'm doing anything directly with Castion. I meet Castion in my own event in here in Tenerife. Red or black, yellow cable. I don't know the name in English. I'm really out of this. Nah, anyway. So I invite him to my event here in Tenerife in 2019, the first edition, and he said yes, let's do it. Let's do it a master class. I will show you. I will show to the people the one of the projects I have right now. Blah blah blah. And he did it after 2 days when the event finished. I talk with him and I say, hey, I think you have a good and potential projects, but you need this, and this. In that time, I think he was not too good in social networks, and I had to change that a bit. But
was he already Castion or was it still Jason?
It was Jason, and he
changing while changing,
yeah,
right?
he changed in that year, I think. But he was already Castion when I meet him.
Okay.
Yeah, and I say I have contacts. I think I can do it. And yeah, and he said yes. We married. And yeah, I think that's how I start as a manager. Then I have some contacts in the industry. Has, I don't know, for example, in the copyright thing, all the publishers and everything. I know the people who take care of this in the big companies. I make some contacts in booking. Give him some shows, small shows in small venues, and he say, "Okay, I think we can do it." Then we start.
All right. Can you maybe say, in general, what the manager do, or what are you doing with Castion? How are you helping him?
Nothing. No,
But you usually manager. I mean, I know you are like everything, but a manager usually don't do that much, right?
He do everything. I mean, people has a face of the manager like, what are you doing here with him? I mean, you are not doing anything in the day. But I'm starting at 8:30 in the morning and I'm finished at 6 in the afternoon. I have 1 hour and a half to take some food or whatever is it, and then continue with the work. I mean, all the copyright I made it for him. He never registered any of his releases. Never, ever. So I had to do like 50 original releases in 1 week, because the end of the year, you have to take like you have 5 years to register the original mixes you release in the labels. If you don't do it, then you cannot do it. You cannot claim these copyrights.
So I think I have work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my first song as Wildcrow was October or September on 2018, so I still have time.
Well, so imagine Pyro. I think everyone knows Pyro. If not, you have to search for it. Pyro.
They probably saw the TikTok trend.
Yeah, the TikTok trend, it was really big in all around the world, so probably you will know it.
I'm gonna look
Pyro
for it.
Was he was released in 2018, I think. Or
wait, I'm gonna play it so maybe people know it. It's just this song. It's with wait.
It was
this song with Chester Young.
Yeah.
And
you can
one
play that.
you probably know it. I mean, this was a huge TikTok trend.
Yeah, now it has, I think, I have to check it, but I think it has 5 billion with B of Barcelona, 5 billion plays with the hashtag flash warning. The hashtag The hashtag was Flash One in the original.
And on on Spotify has like 40 million streams, 30 million.
Oh no, wow, Castion will kill me. 32
32
plus
million.
5 million. Yeah, 40 at the end.
Okay, because
Almost.
it's extended mix or
Yeah, extended.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so imagine Pyro was released in 2019, I think, and on 2020 in COVID, in quarantine, it gets viral on TikTok. And one morning, Castion told me, "Hey, I don't know what happened, but I have like 300 people follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I had a email from TikTok, or he had an email from TikTok. Hey, we have to verify your account because you are trend on TikTok and blah 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 blah." And I say, "What the fuck is happening here?" He told me,
TikTok
"Hey,
magic.
so someone told me that one of my sons are viral right now in TikTok." He sent me the video, and I saw a Japanese person changing his face with another anime or whatever, I don't know. And I say, with this, what the hell? Then we said, okay, we have to register very very fast this and like a copyright and everything. Otherwise, we cannot claim nothing from this.
You cannot claim for the people that is in the chat, maybe don't know, is different. The royalties from the streams and the copy of the song is different. I mean, it's like on Spotify you're gonna get the money because you're on a label or because you're a distributor. But if somebody plays it, for example, on TikTok or at the radio, at the bar, at the club, at the festival, you also can get money from that. But only if you have registered. So he's talking about that money.
You can also do some copyrights in streamings and Spotify. You also can, earn some copyright.
Okay.
Directly in Spotify or any streaming platform, whatever. But imagine, any of the releases of Castion, there was not registered, and I had to take, like, in less than a month, I had to register 50 releases, original mixes.
But
then,
if you make, for example, the song gets played at a festival and you register after the festival, you get the money from the festival or not? Okay.
Yeah, because this festival also pay copyright.
But I mean, if you register after the song got played,
doesn't matter if after, before. The thing is, if you register after 5 years, you cannot do it. If he goes now with, I don't know, any of my sons, my old sons, they are not registered. I don't care about these songs because I'm not producer anymore. But if I go to in Spain, the name is Sky, the pro. If I go there, I say I have to register this. They will say no. It's 5 years. It's more than 5 years old. Then you cannot do it.
Okay.
You cannot claim any of these copyright things.
Okay.
So
you're helping Gaston with that. Also sending songs, right, to the labels.
Yes. Also, the part of the discography is one of the most difficult things because you have to talk and generate some relationships with the labels that normally they are not. Let's say they are good people, but they have a work that you have to do, like, more strict works in this sector. I mean, it's not the same like you work in an office and you take some documents, you sign some documents and give it to your boss. Here is the music you have to hear from any artist, and then you have to decide with a team to release this music, because if this music get viral, probably you will earn much money than you will earn in your life, or at least the label will earn much money than you earn in your life. So yeah, it's a difficult thing for them, for the labels, but also for me, because I have to maintain a relationship with these people. They are normal people, like us, like you and me, or like the people in the chat, probably. But they are more strict than us because of this.
And how
This
do you
will,
think? How do you reach labels? How do you think people in the chat should reach labels?
that's the, yeah, this is the part that has more difficult thing in this part of the discography, because you have to take some contacts. Yeah, you go to Google and you Google it like I don't know, promo email from David Guetta, and you will get like 4 or 5. No, then you can send some promos. Perfect. And if you try to find A&R from Future House Music email, you will take the general one, or probably the website.
Exactly.
Then you can do it there through the website or whatever is it. But the best way to send these demos is try to go where they going. I mean, if they go to ADE, you have to go there. You know it already. They are there.
Yeah.
Then you can talk with them. If your music is good, show them. They will say, hey, your music is good. This is my email, my personal email, or my professional email, whatever is it. Normally professional email, you know? But
Yes.
that's one of the ways. The other way is to contact with people that who release it already there. That's not the best way, because people, if you take a contact, you work for that. It's your business. I mean, you fight with anybody to take this contact. Then if you make a present to anybody, like, yeah, here is the email from A&R from Reveal, for example. No, this is really difficult to. That's a really difficult way to do it. Then best way is maybe socials, social networks. Try to search for the A&Rs. That's the best way, I think.
Yeah. So
The only,
basically, before sending to label, well, the best way to send to label is to get connection with the label in any way, with the
yeah,
socials, with the A&Rs, with somebody that is in the label. This way you have like a faster connection.
exactly. That's the real and true way to do it.
Okay, but if you don't have that connection, just use the website, right? Like,
Yeah, the general email, or
okay, and I say this a lot of times, but people, I don't know, maybe they don't trust me or what, but what do you say in the email? It's short, right? If you have more connection, okay, but if not, like, hey, this is me, I have this song in this genre, I think it fits, this is the link. Do you think it
it's,
needs more?
it depends of the person who sent the email. If it's an artist and he never released in that label, you have to take really care with this, because normally if you put any word that is not correct, they reject it. You know, they will put you in the spam file or whatever is it.
Spam folder.
Imagine, I had a problem, not a problem, but a mistake, like a few months ago, because we will send an email. I will not say to who and from who, but I will say an email, and I put another label name in the email.
I know that.
That is not
I know that this story.
So imagine, hello, blah blah blah, whatever. I will send this demo, blah blah blah, to, I don't know, Hexagon, for example, no? And the email goes to Revealed. Imagine that. I was I was really scared about the reaction of this person, because I know him really well. And I got this mistake like 2 eyes or something like this. It's normal. I mean, if you have this volume of emails you have to send every time, in the coachings I do, I have 10 persons, it. I have Castion. I have people who ask me about to send, or hey, give me a hand. I have to send this, but I don't have a contact. I'm always trying to help everybody, but I cannot do it. That's my time. It's my money, and it's everything mine. So best way right now, is go to socials, go to, for example, Hexagon, and try to search who is the A&R of this label. It's very easy. I'll try to reach him via socials. They also use the socials. It's not really well to write him all the time. In the case of, for example, I think everybody knows Artsy as the face of Revealed. Is one of the A&Rs of Revealed, the hardware label.
Yeah.
So if you try to reach him, probably he will answer you. But it's not the way to contact him. If everybody knows Artsy, ask somebody to get this email. It's really easy email, and it's really easy to get it. Believe me. If not, just use the general way. There is a website, the demo drop or something like this. I think they call it.
Yeah.
Or whatever is it. That's the best way. The only thing is, and for example, in Revealed, if you send via the website, through the website, you will probably release it in the label radar, the Revealed radar,
Yes.
and not in the main, because they have to see like a progress of your music. They don't know you. Even if you are Castion and you have the contacts, if you send it to the website, they probably will release it in the radar.
Yeah, I know some people that send it on the demo drop, and they got it in the big one, but because other things, like maybe
Yeah, for example, there
creating
is
collabs or so.
exactly, if it's a collab and he already released it before in the radar, there is probably that you will release in the main if they told you, or maybe in the Gemstone thing label, sub label, whatever.
Yeah, but the one is like radio style.
Yeah,
It's not
more
the
radio, more commercial thing. Yeah. But for example, there is we talk about in Holland about this, about Nimes. There is a really good producer, and he released all the time in Revealed. And
I think he has 30 songs or 35 songs on Revealed.
Exactly.
And only like 4 or 5 on the main.
Yeah. Really good producer, and he released it in the radar, then in the main, then again in the radar, because he made some collabs and probably it doesn't fit to the main, or it doesn't fit to the radar. I mean, it depends of the music, of course.
Yeah.
That's first of all. And then depends of you or who sent the demo.
Yeah, I mean, even if you have the best contacts ever, even if your song is shit, maybe you release it. But in general, if you have good contacts but your song is bad, you're not gonna get it released.
Yeah, I think the music is more important for them, more than if you're Tiesto or whatever.
Well, if you're Tiesto, you can release whatever you want.
I'm talking shit always. No, but yeah, if you're Tiesto, probably you have more power to do it. But imagine Tiesto at home, no? Take it any shitty song and send it through the website. What they will think about? I mean, what the label will say? What the fuck is doing? What the fuck he's doing through the website? Send it to the email or use your power.
Wants to feel like a bedroom producer.
Yeah, exactly. There is a producer, Timo Hendrix. He was a bedroom producer, as you
Yeah.
say. He started in SoundCloud, has Castion, has
Yeah,
Holly James.
I was in a WhatsApp group with him, like when he was starting, and he was already quite good. He got supported by big artists before everybody else in the chat and in the group. But then like I kind of disappeared, and all of a sudden I saw him in a camp, in a music camp, you know, with
Right, become.
by writing camp by protocol, and
Oh
then
yeah,
he was inside protocol, and it's like okay.
yeah. It depends of the. The thing is, for example, Timo Hendrix was supported by Nicky Romero many times,
Well,
and
he's
also
working with
from
him. If you
his
check the
work.
credits on a lot of Nicky Romero songs, in not all of them, but in a lot of Nicky Romero songs, in the credits says produced by Timo
Yeah,
Hendrix.
yeah, exactly. That's what I will say. So yeah, it's possible. That's a thing that I can recommend to the producers who produce his own music, but never releasing, for example, Revealed, Protocol, Hexagon, Mixmash, these big labels. No, use a co-production. It's not a it's not a crime to do it. I mean, you can do it for sure, very easy with any other better producer than you. Send the stems. Hey, you will take 30%. You will not appear in the title, but you will appear in the credits. Has a composer, has a producer, has a songwriter, has a lyristic, has whatever is it, no? Your music will take higher level, your career will take higher level, and you will release in these big labels because your
Yeah,
music
but
it gets really good quality.
yeah, but people is like, no, ghost production, no, I need to do 100% of everything.
No, this is not good production.
Well,
But yeah, probably
kind of.
yeah, kind of yeah.
Depends on what the other person do. If it's just
Yeah,
mixing, okay, but if he works a lot, maybe kind of. But yeah,
yeah, it depends of the person, but
in the
for
chat
me
somebody in the chat
it's
somebody
something
said
good.
Timo is also a label manager in Protocol. No, right? He's not the label
Sorry
manager.
again.
He's just an A&R. Label
No,
manager is Bass,
A&R. Timo Hendrix is also A&R from Protocol,
but not
but
label
he's
manager.
no. He's doing nothing in Protocol right now. Only like has a producer or composer or whatever. Nothing like listen to the demos and everything. Probably he listened to the demos with the team, but he not decide anything in
Ah,
there.
okay. I thought he did kind of.
Yeah, some of them. Maybe he said this track can be released, but he has to change, or this frequency is not here, or some
Yeah.
small things not important.
Okay,
Uh,
somebody asked something in the chat that maybe it's good. How to get attention to a manager in my area if I don't get a lot of gigs?
whoa. Um,
I guess
well,
if you have a lot of gigs, in the end, the manager will come to you in any
exact.
way.
Yes, you don't have to search for a manager. That's a mistake from the producers or artists who want like more shows or get recognized by people or recognized by promoters, all the industry, etc. I mean, you don't have to search for that. For a booking agency, you can search for agents that they maybe look for festivals or clubs for you, but they earn some money.
You're also doing that with Castion?
Yes, we have 5.
But I mean, you look gigs for him, right?
I look, yeah, I'm trying to search some shows for him, but we have 5 agents that who
Ah,
who
okay.
taking care of of him
5
as well.
agents. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's difficult, to find them as well, because they are not like, I don't know, like me, who's making some interviews or whatever. They are at home. Hey, I have this opportunity in, I don't know, Dream Beach in Spain, or in I don't know, Luxembourg opener, or whatever. You know, they call to the managers, or they call to the artist directly. I have this, and this, with these conditions. You want to take it? Yes, no, yes, okay. Let's go for this. And then they go make the show, and at the end the artists take, like, for example, 300 euros, 3,000 euros, and the commission is 10% or 20% for the agent. They work like this, like
Yeah.
a ghost, let's say.
Okay, so
But
if you don't recommend somebody to like look for a manager, what do you recommend to an artist to get the attention of a manager?
well, I can recommend an academy. You can take some formers from any country. I don't know, if you are from Holland, probably you will have more there. If you are from, for example, Ibiza, you have Point Blank as well. In Spain, we have SAE. We have many of these academies. They do some good jobs at the moment in the academies. Most of the
So
academies, but
like you go to a course or to classes, and this way
yeah,
they know you and you can get a manager with that.
exactly. They do some. In Spain, we call it practicas. Like, when you finish the university, you do like 3 months or whatever working for free. They doing the same, but in that courses. I mean, you do like 1-2 years, like a course, and then or production course or music business course or whatever, and then at the end you do 3 months working, for example, for Universal. No, as a engineer, as a A&R, former A&R. I know one of the people from Mixmash who finished his university, starting work in Armada as an A&R former. Then he goes to Suave, and then now he works in Mixmash for Live at Look. So this guy, for example, goes to an academy, he takes some courses, and then now he's working. You can do the same. Then you will take, by this way, you will take maybe, I don't know, I cannot guarantee, maybe a person who take care of you in your career. That's what I do, that's what I did with Castion. I know him because he's doing good music. Somebody told me, hey, this guy is doing good music. I invite him to my event, and I say to him, hey, I want to do this with you. And he said yes. Then you don't have to go or search for a manager or for a booking agency or whatever. They will say no, always. If you have a contact, that's different. But probably they will say no.
Another thing people can do is, I mean, nowadays with social media, it's easy to get known. Easy, I repeat. So maybe you're gonna start, I don't know, if you just want to be a DJ, for example, you're gonna start making a lot of DJ content on Instagram Reels, on TikTok. If you get big, probably in the end somebody's gonna contact you. For example, I don't know before, but Alabama Ice has 1.4 million on TikTok. Guys, he's a Spanish DJ that grow on TikTok. I don't know, but maybe he didn't have any kind of manager or booking agent before TikTok, and now probably he has a lot of people contacting him. because he
He was
just kind of grow.
he was playing here in Tenerife like 2 weeks or 1 week ago. I don't know. I don't know if in January's in New Year's Eve or 1 week ago. I don't know. But he was here. He's a good DJ. He's a good DJ. He's growing very very well the social networks, and he needs to be like maybe a producer or try to do it
Yeah,
because that's
otherwise he's gonna like go down.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
mean, the other day on I was on TikTok and I saw a live by two Spanish DJs. And they were like answering questions, and they said something like, "You can be DJ only until you are 30 years old." And I said, "Not really." But yeah, they got the point because they said, "Yeah, but you are a producer." So yeah, kind of they were right because if you're only a DJ, you can be you're just a DJ and grow so much in your whole life, like DJ Nano, for example. But if you're a producer, it's like you're gonna be able to keep that those gigs, to keep the audience getting attention for you and all of that. But if you're only a DJ, maybe it's like you grow and then you go down.
or you have a residence in a club and you stay there for 15 years and you have really really luck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know some DJs here in the island or in Ibiza, they are working there for 20, 25 years, and then when they are free, they growing up has popcorn. I don't know. Uh, it's difficult to explain that because if you're producer and DJ, you have material, you have product to show to the promoters. But if you're a DJ, what do you have? Some lineups, some flyers, and that's it.
Yes. Just your name.
Exactly,
If
just
you
a
already
name.
have a name.
You share some stages with any artist, whatever. Tiesto, David Guetta. Then you share probably if you're a residence DJ, you have to play some reggaeton or commercial things. Then you probably play or share a stage with artists such as Daddy Yankee, Luis Fonsi. I did it already, and I'm good with that. I'm feeling good. I was feel good when I was playing there because I said, okay, I'm playing now, but behind me is waiting to go to the stage Daddy Yankee, and I was like, okay, that's good for my career. At the end, where I am, I'm not DJ anymore because I'm started producing music, but I stopped to produce my music because I don't have time because of my work, because of whatever is it, no?
Yeah.
So if you produce music, you have more products to show to the promoters. Then social networks, it's good. But for example, you, Wildcrow, you moving really, really well the social networks, you produce your own music, and you are DJ, then probably later or no, you will have something good as a DJ. As a producer, you already have some good releases, good good numbers and everything, and you will have more probably. Okay.
Yeah, this year I'm gonna focus on that.
Exactly. But as a DJ, you don't have too much right now, no? Not at the moment, but you had it.
No,
You had it.
not really. I
Something.
had like friends parties, basically. Not really,
Okay.
not more.
Well, that's good. That's enough. Then you have your product ready to show to the promoters. That's a good thing. But this guy is just an example, yeah? But this guy, Alabama Ice, he doesn't has like any product to show to the promoters. I know a person, for example, who has really really good content. Is Fran DC.
Yeah.
He's a good DJ. He's not really producer, but he's a good DJ. He has really good content on his social networks. He doing, he has a collaboration with the Pioneer. They support with some equipment, systems, new technologies, whatever is it. And then he's doing good. But he was really in high level, and now he's, boom,
Yeah, going down.
he's going down.
Yeah. So guys,
Then,
always have songs to show.
yeah,
Be a producer.
music, new original music
Yeah.
is the point.
And maybe can you how to say this? Like, people always need a plan to grow. I always tell them, for example, I have a goals list. I try to follow that goals list every year. So it's way step by step I grow and all of that. And they need a plan. But how do you think an upcoming producer or upcoming DJ should, like, and what should they focus, or what should they do to grow more and to get more gigs, more attention, bigger labels?
Another good question. Good question. Well, first of all, you need product. You need your music ready, and then you can play with this maybe. If you are on the way on the social networks, if you're asking this, you can use your music to do some TikToks, for example, some dance move or whatever is it. I know a person who take the TikTok and just doing like this, 5-10 seconds, and then he shows his playlist, and he gets viral in some TikToks just to show the playlist. And the playlist was the playlist was getting like thousands and thousands of followers, and now he has material, he has content to show to the people. He has a playlist. He earns some money with this as well. That you cannot do it, but anyway, he was doing it really, really well. So yeah, maybe in the point of the question, you have to do a plan, of course. We mostly have some plans for Castion from October. When I was in ADE, I closed the last things, and then we get a marketing plan in terms of marketing. Then the plan of the releases, you don't know, you never know. If you have 2 or 3 releases in November, close it with release dates and everything, then okay, you have January, February, and I don't know, June. Then you have some months between that, and then the rest of the year. Then you have to go in producing more music, of course, and then going close in these months with dates, releasing dates. But in terms of marketing, of course, you have to do a marketing plan. We got it already. We got it already.
It's what I thought. We were talking about this yesterday or 2 days ago. Like, in a way to grow, in the end, you need to promote yourself, whatever you do. Even if you're releasing a big label, you need to promote yourself, and you need to reinvest. Like, what you make from the music, invest it in the music. Otherwise, you're gonna get stuck. You're not gonna grow. You need to grow. You need always to reinvest. You make 100 euros, spend that 100 euros in a better vocal, and spend it in promotion, or spend it in mastering, or this way you're gonna get better quality and better numbers, and this way you're gonna grow.
Yeah, don't be afraid to expend your money from music to your music, because otherwise, if you take this money to, I don't know, go out with your friends, or get your best party, or some Moet bottles or whatever is it, you will going down very, very fast. Very, very fast. I know many producers or artists that they took the money and I don't know what they doing, but they going down very, very fast. If you take this money, or at least a part of this money, to grow your career, as you say, mixing, mastering, marketing plan, interviews, whatever is it, media content. I don't know. In, for example, some flights to go to Amsterdam in ADE week or whatever is it. That's a good point. That's a good investment in your
Yes.
music, in your career. So yeah,
I mean, even if you are young, that you may be 18, you're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, spend the money. Don't be afraid. I mean, you are so young. You don't need to pay. Maybe you have to. I don't know. Everybody has a different life, but probably you don't have to pay a rent. You don't need to pay food. You don't need to pay a car. You don't need to pay anything. So invest it on your career. Of
yeah,
course, go out and drink some beers and have a party sometime. Of course, but don't spend everything on that. That's what we're talking.
yeah. For example, I had some discussions with Castion because he want to clean his professional image, like be cleaning,
Hmm.
like haircut and everything, and that's good. That's good because you looks like fresh. You look good in the social networks, in your profile pictures, in your Instagram feed, in the reels, in the audio visuals you get from any show you get. I don't know, whatever. But for me, I'm 30 years old. I'm 14 years in the industry. For me, it's not good. I'm really old for that, But I'm modern and I'm updated because Castion is there. If not, I will say no. I will not pay 500 euros for a fucking T-shirt. I paid 10 euros or whatever is it,
Yeah.
But he's the artist, and you guys are artists, so you have to take care of your professional image. You have to be clean. Yeah, you can do it, but with a basic white T-shirt, whatever is it, a jeans, a normal jeans, and a white whatever shoes from Nike or whatever is it, you can do this, and you will be clean as well. You will be fresh. You will
Yeah,
have
but
a good.
Gaston likes Balenciaga. Gaston likes expensive
The,
things.
the thing is, for him, it works, and
Yeah.
for the people as well. So I'm like muted, and that's it because I know it works, But for me,
Yeah.
it doesn't work. In my mind, it doesn't work because in my era, when I was young, when I was DJ, I took I don't know, I took a call. Hey, I want to play there. Okay, yes, 200 euros. Okay, 200 euros, perfect. I go in there, play it all the night, 8 hours, 6 hours, and I get like 200 euros, and I go back home. No flyers, no promoted, nothing. No, I go in there with my pajama if I could do it. I don't care.
Yeah.
But now it's like, yeah, it's because of the photo, the pictures. It's because of because he's filming, because there's many people with TikTok open it. Then you have to take care of the of the socials. That's
Yeah.
the
Of your
first thing.
image. You
First
need.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, you cannot go like. Well, I don't think anybody would go like with bad image, but you can always have better image. That's the thing. That's the point. You can always look better. You can always I don't know, have a better look, a better outfit, all these kind of things that maybe can help to get better image for all these things.
Of course, it helps. Yeah.
Hmm.
When I was looking at Castion in La Palma, it's an island from here, from Canary Island. I was filming with my phone. I look at the phone and I say, "Whoa, it looks like a really big festival because the DJ has a Balenciaga T-shirt." I say, "Okay, it looks really good. He was true with the clothing, the luxury clothing. You know, he paid for really big money for this clothes.
Yeah.
When I was looking to the video later, I said, "Wow, it looks really really well." You know, it looks good, but it doesn't fit to my mind, to my how you say it, to my
Yeah, on the way you think.
it's another era. It's
Yeah.
different. It's different ways for me.
I'm closer to your mind than Castion's. I also don't like to spend 100 euros on a t-shirt.
But yeah, you're now basic t-shirt, and I'm Puma. You know,
Yeah.
but I like this. I like this, and this was probably 10 euros. I don't know. I can't remember, but 10 euros, 15, 20, but 500 for me is like, whoa, no. I don't like this. I mean,
With 500 euros, you pay a rent on a house.
exactly, yeah. Or I have a baby. I have 2 years old baby. I can spend it in her if that could do it. I mean,
Yeah.
if I could have millions and billions in my bank account, I will continue buying Nike or Adidas because I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't care about Balenciaga. Maybe Off-White is a good brand. I like it, but this Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, I don't know,
Gucci.
whatever Moschino, whatever is
Yeah.
it. I like, of course, the fashion things and everything, but I don't pay for that.
Yeah,
A T-shirt,
neither.
500 euros,
Yeah.
700 euros. A part of trainers, like they was 700 euros, I think. The new Balenciaga Triple S
Yeah, yeah.
is
It's crazy.
like
It's crazy.
what they have gold. I mean, it's really really strange. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Look, there's one that a good question. What is the best way of spending your money to grow on Spotify?
again.
What is the best way to spend your money to grow on Spotify?
Ooh.
It's difficult because you can just say basic thing. Look for playlist and pay for the playlist. But the problem is that I would say not 100, but 60-70% of the playlists that are gonna ask you for money are fake.
Yeah, they're bots probably.
Yeah. So it's like, and it happened to me. I paid to check some playlist. I realized there were bots. Never paid again because I don't want bots. I want real playlists with real followers, real fans that can listen to your music and follow you and all of that. So it's a bit difficult to do it that way. But
There are
maybe
different. Sorry.
maybe just like you can do instead of maybe I prefer to spend money directly on Spotify, spend money on social media with that song on Spotify. For example, you can make an ad on Instagram stories, and you can just with your song, you playing your song at the festival, whatever thing with your song, swipe up, and people go to Spotify. I think this way is a bit better because you create a better connection.
Or if you do some ads really concrete, like going maybe redirect to your playlist, then you will earn more at the end than
Yeah.
not only plays. You will get followers, you will get plays, and you will get a solid playlist to use it in the future.
Yeah, and maybe if in your place you have 3 songs of yours, that person maybe listens to the 3 songs, not only one.
Exactly. And if you put the song in the first position, probably you will get also more than in the 10th position.
Yeah, of course, always.
Right.
My advice with playlists is to never put your song the first one because people if people go to a playlist because of they see it on Instagram or whatever, they go to the playlist and the first song they don't know the artist, they don't know the song, maybe they just skip it. So I always the first one or first 3 songs I try to be really big songs like famous ones from famous artists. So it's where you catch attention, and maybe the 4th is mine. But you know, first you catch attention and you keep people.
Yeah, that's a good way. That's the best option. Another thing I can recommend is Spotify ads, but not much of the people or public or producers or artists know about that, because you have
But they
to
are so
spend
expensive,
minimum,
right?
yeah, it's a minimum of 250 euros, I think, up to 10,000. Yeah.
Well, I guess there's not a max. If you want to pay
No,
1
no,
million, you can pay.
yeah, if you want to pay more than 10,000, you will get like personal emails and everything with them
Okay.
directly.
Okay, okay.
These kind of emails will be like, for example, you pay 10,000 in Spotify ads, you will get a good reach of people and good traffic, or maybe in your playlist or in your release or whatever. And then if you have more money, they will spend it in, for example, I don't know if you know Times Square in New York. They put that LED screens with equal. That's one of the parts from Spotify. It's like a collaboration with one brand. It helps the new artists, talent artists, and everything. So they pay for that,
And you can be there.
and you can be there. For example, if you have money. If you don't have money, you will appear in your house probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you have more than 10,000, that's the way. If you have 250 euros, you can spend it in Spotify ads. Yeah, just go ads.spotify or something like this, and you can do it by yourself, of course.
Okay.
It
And maybe
works.
and
It
maybe
works.
one question related to this, and maybe we can just end here.
Yeah.
Instead of, I mean, if you release now a song, okay, in a good label or in a bad label, whatever, what would you do, or what would you do to Castion song to promote it, to make it grow in all these aspects, and like in Spotify and DJ support, all these kind of things?
As we talk, the fastest way to promote your music is going on a placement pitch in Spotify playlist, extern or private or whatever is it. Then that is depend of the artist, but what we do, the general things we do is promo support by DJs, that we do it through a company. Then they normally expensive, as you know. They, I don't know, they from 200 euros up to 1,000, 1,500, whatever. Depends what they doing. Also interviews, reviews in, I don't know, press media, whatever. You can do ads on Spotify, on Facebook, on Instagram. You can do TikToks and then promote them. You can do many things, but the best way is release the track via a label. For me, in my opinion, if you release by yourself, it's a really big mistake, because you have to pay for everything. For everything.
Or
even
work a lot.
Sorry?
Or work a lot.
Or work a lot.
For example, the first thing, the promotion for DJs. Yeah, you can use websites, companies that do for you, or you can do it manually. Of course, it's not the same with the big ones. It's not the same connection and so, but you can do it manually. Like you go to 1,001 track list, you check 2,000 DJ sets, see which one fits your song, and try to contact that person. It's free, but it's a lot of work. For example.
Yeah, you have to, maybe before releasing the track, you have to take like doing a list of curators, list of DJs to get support,
Yeah.
verify them as well. That's a really difficult thing, because nobody responds you, nobody answers you to the emails to say, yes, I'm Testo, I'm Martin Garrix. No, I mean, people just working and that's it. So for me, best option is releasing by a label. through any label, whatever. If it's a good one, better, of course, because they have a fun community. They has a list probably of the best DJs. Let's say Hexagon, for example. It's a Don Diablos label. You think that they don't have the David Guetta promo email? Probably yes. Probably yes. They has a good list with big DJs. They has playlists. They not working too much, but they has it. You know, they have good really good playlists with, I don't know.
Yeah, connection with.
Yeah, connections with external playlists. They doing trades as well. Let's say future house music. They spend really much money in the releases. Believe me, really much money. More than you probably will earn with the release. But you take maybe, I don't know, Castion, for example, the last one in future house music was with the sub-label Nyx, the Myth of Nyx, and the track gets almost 1 million play, and it was released on, I will let you know in a bit, on February last year. 1 year.
1 year, 1 million.
1 million.
Yeah. You probably don't get that by yourself, even if you work a lot.
Exactly.
Well, you know how a lot of things, of course. Maybe you release it by yourself, but you have really good playlist and you have a lot of trades, and maybe you get it, of course, but you have worked a lot before that, of course. I mean, everybody is different. But yeah, when I usually recommend self-releasing, but I always say the same. If you try to release it in a label and labels are not replying or labels don't want it, but you like the song, then do it. I've done that, for example. I have a song that has right now 500,000 streams, and I sent it to Rebuild. It was a hardstyle song. They were not really releasing hardstyle anymore, so they didn't want it. And then I tried 3 or 4 hardstyle labels, but hardstyle labels at that time were super difficult to reach. Now they have like sub-labels, so it's a bit easier, but at that time was super difficult to reach hardstyle labels. So I said, okay, I'm gonna release it by myself. I work on that, you know, and I was kind of lucky because I got into a lot of big playlists and has 500,000. But then, for example, I always try to release it with any label that I know can give me something, or is good connection, or is streams, or is, you know. But if then not any label don't want it, maybe then release it by yourself. I always recommend it because in the end it's your song, so you need to trust in your song.
Yeah. There are many networks or agencies or marketing agencies that work really well the playlist. For example, there is a label, Actuation.
Yeah.
Actuation has a marketing company and has also a distributor company that is already public. But the marketing agency, they doing some playlist placements, and they are not cheap. They are really, really expensive. But if you want to take 1 million plays in your release, that is external from Actuation. I mean, if you releasing a track in Hexagon, for example, this million plays, it will cost you like 7,000, I think.
7,000 or 700?
Yeah. No, 7,000. Yeah. So imagine you pay 7,000 euros and then you get 1 million plays. Only 1 million plays. Yeah, probably if you get that 1 million, you will take more. You will have more. Not only 1 million, because of you not only pay for 1 million. I mean, you pay for that kind of service that is at minimum a million of plays, but they probably, I don't know, leave it for 4 hours more and it takes 1,000 more.
Yeah, and then if they are real, that's the problem sometimes. If they are real, probably people is gonna listen to it, is gonna add it to other playlists because they like it and send it to their friends and blah blah. So maybe instead of 1 million, you have 1.5 million or whatever. Because in the end, if the people that listen is real, they're gonna add it to a lot of playlists and the bow is gonna get bigger. If the playlists are fake, I mean, when somebody tells me 10,000 streams is 30 euros to say something, it's starting to look fake to me. Maybe then it's not, but it's like, how do you know I'm gonna get 10,000 from your playlist only, you know? Maybe get 10,000 for another playlist and you delete the song, you know what I mean? So it's like, if it's for a kind of service where they add it in this kind of playlist and they do this kind of work and so, it's better. But those playlists that is like, no, 10,000, 50 euros. I don't trust a lot on them.
There are many statistics that you can take from the playlist. So before you paying for that playlist, you have to ask for the link and then try to search that kind of the statistics. There is a website that is this one is one of them, but the other one is a spot something. I will send the
spot on the list. No,
spot on the list, I think. Yes,
or that was a blog.
Can I search for it just a moment, because this is really
another thing you can do is maybe like that I do a lot. I go to the playlist, I look for the first artist. Of course, if it's David Guetta, I don't look it there. But if there's any kind of a small artist, you go to that artist, you check the playlist that give him more plays, so you kind of know if something is real or not. For example, if an artist has 30,000 monthly listeners, that playlist has 200,000 followers, so that's a lot. But it's not even in the top 10 playlists of that small artist. It's like, okay, this is fake, you know? So you kind of play with that.
Yeah, at least if you see the playlist, it has, that you say, I don't know, 30 or 60 or 80,000 followers. And it always, if you look at the profile, and it always the same kind of picture and the artwork. And, same kind of followers. It's fake. It's directly fake.
There are, I don't know if there's anymore, but there was like some month that there were a lot of Spotify accounts that had the name of a person like Pete Davis, whatever, and was like 5-6 playlists, the same artwork, changing. Maybe one was Martin Garrix, the other one was Marshmello, the other one, blah. All of them 30,000 followers. Okay, this looks super fake.
The thing
there were a lot.
Yeah, it works, and they were cheap. I mean, you pay for 60 euros or I don't know 100 euros, and you get 30,000 plays on a month maybe. And it was good, but it's only one time. You know, if it's a algorithm Spotify playlist, probably it takes like 30 days. But between that 30 days, you will get another playlist, because this is your track is growing up. With this playlist, and if the playlist it has, I don't know, 2 million followers, probably you will get more and more, and then this more and more, it will give you more and more again. You know,
it's a ball. There's no ball effect that gets bigger and bigger.
Exactly. I link it in the chat. It's spotontrack.com.
In Discord?
It's spotontrack.com.
Spot on track, okay.
Yeah, it's a good website to check a few statistics. If you pay the subscription, you can see more.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a good website to see some statistics that they never will tell you when they offer you for 50 euros, 30 or 60,000 plays. They say, it takes like 300 or 400 a day. And I say, okay, 300, 400, okay, I can do it with my phone. I can do it with my phone, with any phone. I have two phones. I can play the track in two phones during the day. It will take probably 1,000 plays.
Yeah.
You know, in a month it's 30,000, 30K. Then and I pay €9.99 for a subscription in Spotify. I don't pay more. Even I can do it for free because you can do a profile in Spotify for free and you can play it all the time. You know,
Or
the time
have it a crack version.
exactly, or have it a crack version. The only thing, this I think Spotify now take it has a bot. I don't know exactly, but I think if you have the cracking version, you're a bot.
Really?
I think so. Yes. I'm not really sure about this, but I think so.
I hope not.
But anyway, if you have another phone that is not your own phone, that another one, just download the Spotify and you can do it by yourself. I cannot recommend it, of course, but you can do it. You know, it's old phone, like Android or whatever is it. Sorry for the people who use Android. But yeah, you can do it by yourself. You can also expend these €250 you can pay. You will pay to the agency. You can invest it in maybe doing some ads through Facebook or TikTok and link it with your new playlist with 0 followers. And then at the end of the month, you can take maybe 1,000 followers. If you're doing really well, that you know how to do it, for example, you already do it. But not all the people knows how to work Facebook ads, for example, the business manager or the Meta business manager. But you can try it with Instagram directly. You know, start by there. If you know any person who can do it, who can make a pixel, who can make a good target, public target, you know, segmentation, whatever is it, directly with him. If not, directly on Instagram, sorry, and that's it. Start working. Grow your fan base. And if you want to do like a self-release, you can do it by yourself. Maybe in the future when you have 200,000 people in a playlist and you continue releasing that kind of style, you can do it.
Of course. Yeah. So man, I guess that's it. I want to to know you more.
More.
Really?
Yeah, I'm feeling good right now.
So I don't have more questions.
Let's see in the chat. I think I saw
I have one. I have one that somebody asked before. It was about press releases, about websites, I mean, like magazines and all of that. Press. Do you think it's good or bad? How you do it?
Yes. First of all, you have to take like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the release if you want to send us that like press note. You know, you have to do a press note with a description of the track, a small description of you, and then maybe something about the track, between the track, you and the label. That's really difficult thing. Not all the people knows how to do it. I did it, but I'm really bad about writing some of this. I do it by myself in my own label. Maybe for Castion sometimes, but we had some people who do this in the past. But yeah, if you have a press note, you can send it to the magazines, blogs, YouTubers, for example.
Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's good to do it?
Sorry?
Do you think it's good to do it?
It's good to do it, yes. because they doing reviews, for example. They have also a fan base that you could take some new followers, and these followers you can redirect it to your music or your new music, and they will
Yeah.
follow you for sure. If you doing good, of course, they will follow you for
Battery died. Battery camera died. Okay, he told me just 1 minute or so. I'm gonna do, if you want, guys, I'm gonna do feedback later.
and
Okay,
here.
yeah, it's good.
So what I'm saying, what I'm saying?
About the magazine, blogs, and all of that.
Yeah, they're doing some reviews. So maybe they will take the note press and they will take it, and before the release you will have a good review, or in the day of the release you will have a good review, and this will increase your place in Spotify. Or
But do you think that,
maybe
for example, if you have not a lot of money, okay, do you think it's worth to pay for that? Or, I mean, because there are some free, of course, but a lot of them need to pay. Do you think is, I mean, I think in the end, for example, getting a press review on youredm.com, we review, this kind of websites, is more like to stay in the level, in a big level, instead of growing. Or what do you think? Not I don't know how to explain it. It's not like, I don't see it, at least for me, I don't see it like a way to grow your songs, more to grow maybe your brand.
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, for example, I always I always try to expose some examples, because I think they was doing good. For example, everybody knows Dani Avila. People from Spain, most of us, we know how his work now, and how he started in the beginning. He said already in an interview, he started without money, and the father, he has he has to pay like 60,000 euros to the bank or something like this, and he has a friend of the father that he put some money in Dani Avila, and he growing up with this money, but he has to pay back. And he earned 10 times more money than he takes from this friend, probably. And he paid this money to his father, and then he continued growing up, and now he's one of the best 50, I think, DJs in the world.
I think he's 20 something.
20 or 38, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, it's a good example. I mean, don't waiting for the money. Don't waiting for the money. The money is not under a rock or whatever. You have to search for this money. If you don't have money, if you have the possibility to take some money from the bank, do it. Because I know many people who was doing this. Take money from the bank and then spend it in your brand, and try to grow up your career. Whatever is it, contact first. First, you have to take some prices of everything. If you're going on the magazines, DJ Mag, Mix Mag, Vicious, EDM.com, there are many of them. Take the 5 or 10 best magazines. Ask for a price. What you gonna do? If you have music, of course. Without music, you cannot do anything. You're gonna do an interview because they will ask you, and what about your music? And you are like, no music for the moment. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Then make a plan, make a marketing plan, ask for prices, go to the bank, take the money, spend it in that, and you probably will take it. You will have it. You will do it. Danny Avila was starting like this. They have to pay 60 or 80 or whatever, I don't know, thousand of euros to the bank. But he probably doing 10 times more money than he has to pay to the bank.
Yeah.
You know, but he's growing up step by step, and now he's one of the best DJs around the world. Doesn't matter if he changed the style or whatever it is. He's continue growing up. He's now making techno or main stage techno, whatever is it. Now I think he has a good collaboration coming up, and you guys will see it. He will growing up very fast again.
Okay, we'll see.
Because of money, yes. But if you don't have money, do this. Ask for a friend, whatever is it. But do it with calm.
Yeah, but with a plan. With a
plan, exactly. Do it with calm. Don't go right now in 5 minutes, go to your friend's house and, hey, I need some money. No. Hey, do it a plan. Ask anybody, hey, how to do a plan. Because I don't know. I didn't know it when I was starting with Castion. I didn't know how to make a plan. I talk with my contacts and they say, hey, he has to do this. Of course, not with one contact. With 5, with 10. And they told me, hey, maybe he needs this, and this. I see the industry. I see how they work in the releases. You know, I see Tiesto, how they contact with the labels or how they do it with his power. His power has a Tiesto, you know. David Guetta, he's doing this and 10 people going fast behind him, you know, running to do it.
Yeah.
That's a good thing because of power of the artist. But if you don't have power and no money, you cannot do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lie as well. Because money is everywhere. Money is everywhere.
If you have money, everything is more easy.
It's more easy, exactly.
If you don't have money, maybe you can grow so much, you can get really big, but then you need to be super good in what you're making. For example, if you're a producer, you need to be super good and super unique producer. So this way people will make that promotion for you because they will talk about you because you are unique, you are good and blah blah. But if not, then you need money will make it easier to grow because you can promote everything everywhere, you know, and get the connections and all of that. That's what we were talking before. When you make money from the music, reinvest it in the music.
Yeah. Always. At least a part of this money you have to invest it in your career again, or in your music or whatever you want to growing up. I will put another example now later, but I know many talents who are English are like, you know, frustrated, like they don't know how to start, they don't know how to go in this way, or I have to do music, or I have to grow in my social networks, or I have to do this. No, I need some shows because of this. I have content for the social net. That's not the point. The point is the music. If you don't have music, you're a DJ. A normal DJ has many of them.
Yeah.
But I will put that example. Fisher, the crazy Fisher is a marketing brand. It's not a DJ. Probably he was a DJ in the last 10 years ago, or whatever. But he's a marketing plan. He's a marketing brand. He starting making music with Chris Lake. Chris Lake, he say, hey, I think you can do it. He doing some tracks. Between that is Losing It, the best of him. And then he put some money on this. I don't know from where he took that much money, because probably it was really good amount of money.
Is not released in a big label, releasing it?
Drum Code, or no, Drum Code, no, the one with the bird, something bird or something like this. I don't know.
But it's not that a big label.
It's a big label, yes, I think. Let me
Okay,
check.
so I guess the label did a lot of work.
Yes, but he has to pay for this as well, probably. Um,
Okay.
yeah. Now the point is Fisher, whatever. Castion release. His own label, Then you have the answer. He paid for everything, guys.
Okay.
He paid for everything. But that's a good point. If you can do it, you just do it. He paid for the music. He paid for the marketing plan. He paid for everything in his own label, AdWorks, also marketing plan in the label, everything. He pays her, but he gets probably 100 times more than this. No, with this
Yeah, probably.
release.
But not only with the release, with what he got after release, all the DJ gigs and all of that.
Yeah, exactly. So you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
When I was one morning try to sleeping a bit more, because it was Saturday, I think, and Castion he was calling me, and I was, what the fuck is happening with him? Leave me alone. Leave me just 5 minutes more. I don't know. And he write me as well, hey man, I don't know what is happening right now. 3,000 followers in the night. I don't know what happened. I was like, oof, that's really strange. That's really strange.
Yeah, and it was the pyro thing.
And it was the pirate thing. Imagine if this happens when we don't have quarantine.
Yeah.
We probably are not talking right now. we probably are touring around the world, but it was
probably more
quarantine.
gigs. Yeah.
Yeah, more shows, more recognized by an artist. But
Yeah,
it was
because you can sell Castion as the pyro artist,
no,
to a club.
no,
No, you wouldn't do
no,
this.
no. I cannot do it. Nobody knows Castion.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
But they know the trend, the TikTok trend.
they know the trend, but I have to talk with any promote all the promoters. They ask me, like, who is Castion? Who is this guy?
Yeah.
I don't know this guy. Yeah, he has some tracks in Hexagon and Future House Music, and that's it. And I say, hey, but he has one track with 30 million streamings. And he say, but I don't know him. And I have to say, hey, this track, it gets viral. And TikTok, when I was when we were in quarantine, and he say, what track? Which track? And I show to them, and probably most of the people will say the same, no? But when I show them, they say, oh yeah, I know the track, but I don't know the artist. Of course, you don't know the artist.
So how would you take advantage of this? How would you use the pyro thing to get gigs if nobody know the artist?
We cannot do it because the person who used the audio thing in TikTok, he put a different name audio. So that was that was a mistake from him. But for us, is in terms of economy, it doesn't matter because we take all the money, of course. But in terms of artist, to growing up the artist is really difficult because nobody knows who is Castion. You go to right now, you go in with your phone to TikTok and you put Castion and Chester Young Pyro, and you will see there is not much place in there. But if you put Flash One in, there is 5 billion. You know,
Okay.
but from these 5 billion, probably we took like 4, maybe 4.8, whatever. You know, because the trend it's continuing. I mean, people who's using this hashtag, it's using it for any other videos that they doing
Yeah.
at the moment. But I cannot sell Castion with Pyro because right now it's not that style. That's first, and then nobody knows Castion because of Pyro. People who knows Castion is because we doing some good publicity or good marketing and social, or because of the 1001 track list, the top thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's 59 and last year and no, yeah,
2
no,
years
last
ago
year,
and
no.
last year 100.
Probably about this, or because of the track with the Smack or the track with Dustic, or yeah. Of course, he took really good fast followers, but he lost many of them as well. So I cannot do it. It's probably the worst thing we will take in we will have in the Castion's career. Of course, it helps, but we cannot do it because Castion is tech house right now, full tech house.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course, we put it on the media kit, or in the dossier, or in the highlights, or biography, or you know, or
Of course.
socials. Of course, we do it. But it doesn't work. For example, I go with this to Ibiza, and I come back with any show, with no shows for me. But I go with this to Asia, China, for example, and I'll be there for a month probably. Every day, every fucking day with shows, because we have already.
With Castion?
We have, yeah, no, we didn't go. But we have many offers from there.
Okay.
You
so
know,
just go to
just
China.
for example, yeah, China.
They are open again.
They open again, yeah. Finally. Finally.
Let's go to China.
Yeah. Which country is it? What are the marketing plan?
Marketing plan is just a way of talking of what you're gonna do. Like, you're gonna release a song, okay? What you're gonna do? I want to do this, that, release, send it here, send it there, blah blah. What days, what order, all these kind of things. You know, it's just a plan.
Yeah. Which country is it? I don't know how.
Your accent. We are both from Spain.
Yeah. I'm from Canary Island, and you are from Barcelona?
Alicante.
No,
Alicante. Bueno.
Alicante. Yeah.
How that one is good. Maybe how to get shows.
Ooh. I told you already. You need a product. You need a brand, first of all. Logo, pictures, press pictures, live pictures, if you have it. If not, you have to create it, but these shows. And then if you have music, that's perfect. If not, you have to talk with any with all the promoters in your zone, and try to get one show. With one show, you will have content, and then you can sell it to other promoters. But continue talking.
If you just want to start, maybe you can contact whatever small club.
A small club.
Talk there. Probably they pay you 50 euros. But
Yeah.
you at least have one. And with that one, maybe come next week, next week. Maybe go to another club. You start getting a bit of name in your zone. Is where you grow a little bit.
I have to say one thing: never go for free. That's
No.
a real mistake, for sure. Never plays for free, because otherwise this promoter or this person will say, okay, this guy is playing for free. I pay 80 euros to the waitress and 80 euros each person to the security. There are 5 or 4 people. Okay, I invest in that night 3,000 euros. But the DJ is for free. The DJ maybe was 300 euros. Okay, this 300 euros is benefits for the club.
Yeah.
So he's doing really much money, but you didn't earn any euro that night, and you played 6 hours.
Yeah,
you
of course.
You stand up 6 hours playing the same music all the time. Imagine it with the electronic music is different because there are many songs, but with the commercial it's difficult. But because if you put La Gasolina by Daddy Yankee, it's no problem because it's a classic, But if you put any other from Daddy Yankee that is not didn't get viral in that time, the people will like, what he's doing now, what he's doing. Put some Raw Alejandro, whatever is it.
You need to
Rosalía.
put all the top. You need to go to Spotify, look at the top 50 of your country, and play those top 50.
Then you stand up 6 hours without any stops, and you get nothing. Maybe a bottle of water if they give you. If not, you have to pay for it. So it never goes for free. At least 50 euros, 20 to pay the gasoline. To pay the transfer to there. If it's under your house, okay, perfect, 20 euros. It's my time. 50 euros, 80 euros, whatever. Of course, there is a different era. Music, the music is different now. The industry is different now. But before, there was not flyers, there was not filmmakers, photographers. There was 2 maybe in your zone, and they always busy with the biggest festivals or whatever. So now as all this is like, you earn more money, the clubs earn more money because of this, because the content they upload to socials, filmmakers, security, exclusive, public relations, whatever. There are many things. Influencers, they are everywhere right now. They go into clubs just to drinking something, make some histories on Instagram, and then the next day you have maybe 200, 300 people more because he or she is there.
Yeah, exactly.
But now it's different. Before, I play, 100,000 times in 1 year because I had a residence in a club. From Wednesday to Saturday night during six months. Imagine how many times I played.
Yeah.
But I don't have any of these flyers. And now a flyer is like gold. So now you need all this. Before it was different.
Yeah.
How to get shows? Talk with any of these promoters all the time. Hey, you see how it grows up? The people was entry. These 10 people was from me because I bring it to the club. This person, always try to look at the photos. If the owners has really friends in common with you or something like this, and then you get like a good relationship with this promoter. That's also a good option to do it. For example, I know one person from here that I don't have really good relationship with him, but I know him from I don't know 14, 15 years ago, before I'm starting to play some music as a DJ. Imagine that, and I'm not talking to him any day. I mean, I saw his Instagram. I saw his Instagram, and I say, okay, now he's the owner, and I'm the manager of another artist, maybe. But I say, no, I'm not talking to him. I will probably get a rejected. So that's the way.
Yeah.
That's one of the ways.
Yeah, exactly. It's difficult, but as everything, you need to work. And there's somebody said, if you only want to produce music and no DJ, do you also need to grow your socials? Of course. I mean, nowadays you always need to grow your socials, because socials can give you a lot of things. If you just want to produce music, socials can give you the streams for that music. You know.
Yeah.
For example, I create content here on YouTube and Instagram and all of that. I get a lot of things. I get some free gear, I get some free plugins and all of that, because I use them and I promote them. So, and then I'm growing my socials with these things, that then I release a song, so more people listen to the song because they follow me for the content, and you know. So in the end, you need to grow your socials always, whatever you do.
Yeah, producers can earn money by different ways as well.
Yeah, it's like, for example, if you have a restaurant, have also socials and make good content for the socials, and you're gonna have way more clients. If you're just a normal restaurant and you don't do anything, you're not even in Google Maps, you didn't even show there, you're gonna get some people, yeah, but not as much as you can.
Yeah.
You need
And
socials.
also, for example, as a restaurant, you can get also collaborations with some brands. It's not only for influencers or artists or any public figure. I mean, as a restaurant, you can get, for example, Heineken collaboration, and they will put you some chairs or tables in your terrace or whatever is it, you know. It can be whatever, or
maybe you make like a Heineken party or something like that.
Heineken party, for example. There is one, for example, Coronita, the beer.
Yeah.
Now here in Canary Island, it goes really, really well, because they doing some launches like in the beach, around the beach, you know.
Yeah.
There is beach clubs, and they trying to get some more people to these beach clubs because of this
Coronita parties.
This brand. Yeah, they doing like for example, 1 week ago there was a techno party that really is strange here. Techno party. It only happens in one club here. It's Papagayo, one of the best clubs we have here. Then they did like a techno party in a Coronita place or a small zone in a beach club. That normally you play there deep house or chill house or pop house, you know, some child styles. And no, a techno, and it works. People was at the beginning was like a child, you know, in the chairs and everything, and at the end it was like 200 people in front of the DJ. I was like, whoa, it works. So it works for anything. If you're a producer, you can do sample packs, you can do masterclass, you can do courses, private courses, personal. You can do content as you in socials. You can do live Instagrams, live in Twitch, for example. Not always music. You can do also gaming and put some music behind, and you're still a producer, but you like some video games as well, you know. You can do it. You can air some music as well this way. So there's many possibilities as a producer as well.
But how do we make good music first? Producing a lot. That's the only way.
Doing
Producing
some
a lot
courses.
of songs.
Christmas gift. Yeah, but the music, cheap music does cost cheap. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I mean, Philip says that if you are in a big Spotify playlist, people don't really care about the artist. Maybe 1% does. Yeah, but if you have one song in a big playlist and 1% starts following you as a fan, maybe then you release another song, there's another 1%, you already have 2%, and this way you're growing. And if you have people on on socials, you can start getting more people listening to your music, and in the end it's a snowball effect. It's like everything gets bigger. But if you don't have socials and you just release music on Spotify, you're not gonna get nowhere. Even if you get into the Spotify playlist, then nowadays people want to know the person that is behind. So even if you get into Spotify playlist really big, and so they probably go and try to follow you on Instagram, or at least see what you're doing and where you're from, everything. If you don't have socials, in the end the problem is that probably they're gonna forget you. They're not gonna remember your name. If you have socials and they follow you and every day you post something, then they remember your name. They see you all the time. So you need socials.
yeah, if you don't take care of your socials in 1 year, it doesn't matter. At least have it. At least do one social media or two social media. I always recommend to do the top ones because they are working really good in the moment. For example, Instagram and TikTok. Guys, TikTok is really easy to growing up. It's really, really easy. Doing some whatever at your house, doing a breakfast and dancing techno, and you will get viral. If not, try it again. If not, try it again. And if not, you can try it again.
Yeah, TikTok is easy to grow, but it's difficult to grow a lot. I mean, in Instagram, for example, to get 1,000 followers in Instagram is super difficult. Super difficult. But to get 1,000 followers on TikTok is not that difficult. It's easy. Like, you make some videos and you grow. Then to get 50,000, 100,000 followers on TikTok of course, is difficult. In the end, needs to create a lot of content and of course, depends also on what you do. But it's easy to grow and to get fans there and people know you.
Yeah. TikTok right now is the best way to to grow just one part of your career, because the other part, press media in magazines, blogs, etc., music, of course. But if you want to do something good and start by there, everybody start by the social media right now.
Yeah.
Everybody start by there. We have many friends that they start by there and they lose their time. To be honest, they lose the time. But in the beginning, they start making music. So when they try to grow in their social media, they has lucky things. For example, they doing some TikToks, as I said, dancing moves or whatever with his girlfriend. And because there are two persons, only because there are two persons, they get viral in 2 days. I'm not talking about 1 million. I'm talking about billions, as Pyro was. So yeah, you can grow up, but there is a limit always, like the millions limit. But to go more higher level than this, that's difficult. You can do it with your music. You can start making music by yourself, maybe remixes, original edits, mashups, whatever is it. And when you have your content, and you think that is a good content because of your place, your numbers, because everybody told you that you produce really well, whatever is it, take the next release and send it to any producer that is more that they is in a more high level than you, let's say. I don't want to catalog these producers because in that kind of things there's difficult to catalog. But for example, if I'm doing really good music right now, I will contact, for example, Wildcrow because he's making more music than me before me. Is that the point? I mean, you're releasing some music in Reveal, you say, no? For example, I didn't release in Reveal, but I have contact with them. You know, if I want, I can create again Mario Bravo, delete all the music, all the shitty music, because there's shitty music there, and Spotify and Beatport, everything, and start growing a brand. When I have 10 or 20 releases with good numbers, more or less, then I will contact you. Hey, you want to do a collab? Yes, okay, let's do it. I have contact there, and there. We can try it. And you say, okay, the track is good, let's do it. Then next one, I don't know, for example, Chester Jam. I will contact him. He say yes. Then I release it in Hexagon with him. Then after this, I contact with, I don't know, Danny Avila. We talked about him before. And he say yes. Okay, next one will be Alok directly. And then I grow in my career. You see, for example, Mofak. He did it. He did a collaboration with Timmy Trumpet. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's fantastic for him.
Hmm.
He will probably get more shows because Timmy Trumpet was playing this music and he put it in his playlist that is really big. He's promoted in socials. The name is there, Timmy Trumpet and Mofak. You know, it's one track, but it's one track that probably you can send the next track you made, the unreleased track, you can send it to Morten, for example. You know, and he will have another good collaboration or rehab or I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
And
Like
then you grow
growing,
it up.
exactly, step by step.
That's a good way, for example.
Yeah. Man, this is gonna be the end because I also have to leave. So,
Yeah, me too.
but yeah, thank you so much for being here, for everything we talk. I think it has been a lot of good content that I recommend. If anyone in the chat didn't come to since the beginning, watch it right now. When we finish, it's gonna be uploaded, so you can watch it again because really good things we talk. I think Kevu is one of the best examples in the big room scene to pull up from basically nothing. Yeah, Kevu, for example, they started like this way, like growing step by step, then a big collab, then another big collab, whoop, and they are on the top. This way.
Yeah. We know Kevu
Hmm.
really well. It was really a pleasure to be here. I'm always try to give to the people my best things I know in my small mind. I want to be here again, but
Okay.
talking about another
talk, yeah.
thing, maybe I don't know, more concrete things, you know.
Maybe next time we can be in Tenerife with some beers at the beach.
That's better. That will be better. But yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you to you, man. And you can talk to Castion because he doesn't reply to me that he can also come to a live stream.
Let me just, I don't know if I can show you something because we talk about you this morning. Oh,
No, I mean, I talked him, and he told me yes, but we didn't say any day to come.
okay. Because he told me, hey, we can talk with Eric and we can do something there. And I
Okay,
say, okay. So
okay,
for me it's perfect. He has another interview. He's starting now at 6, and here in Tenerife, physically.
hmm.
And I say, I have another one. So you are alone. I'm alone. But
Okay,
yeah, he want to be here.
okay.
Um,
Yeah, he was like 2 years ago when I started doing this thing, like 2 years ago or so.
he told me already.
But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, can I do some spam? It's not a
of course.
spam, but I have
Yeah,
to do some recommendations
of course.
because probably people will go to my socials or whatever and will see that I has a new website that you know already.
Yeah,
And I had some discussion with people because I have a part in the website that is coaching, and under the square you will see there is it says that the coachings are only in Spanish. Okay, because there's some people talking with me or asking me that if we doing coachings in English, and I can do it personally, but it's really difficult for the people I have right now because I have more or less 10 people, 8, 10 people, and there are 4 persons waiting, Spanish persons, because I cannot take all the people. And
yeah,
if I do it in English, that will be more difficult for the people to understand me. If I talk in English, if I say, for example, something concrete about copyright, for example, there is people that they're not talking any word of English in that coachings.
yeah.
But I can do maybe some personal or whatever is it, but I'm not sure about this. So if you want any other, just waiting for the next one here in a Wildcrow YouTube channel.
Okay, okay. So
Thank
man,
you.
nothing else. Thank you so much. We stay in
Yeah,
touch and maybe see you soon.
I hope so. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, man.
Bye bye, guys.
Okay, let me close this. Let me close this. And guys, I said I was going to do feedback, but it's so late. I need to do a lot of things. I mean, this morning I woke up like, oof. I mean, let me check. I need to do a lot of things. So yeah, I have to leave. But I forgot to tell you guys, I finally signed a song. It's gonna take some time to release. It's not gonna be this month, okay? But I finally signed one. Finally. Okay, so and on that one I can make a lot of tutorials that you want, that I know you want. Okay, so good tutorials are coming. Just really short questions. How to contact managers to hire? We answered that at the beginning, well, during the live stream. What is a good example with the cost if you release a song? I don't really understand that question. How are the costs divided and who gets the what? Okay, when you release a song, if you release it in a label, the label is gonna take a part of it, probably 60 or 70%. The rest is for the artist, and that depends on you. If it's just you, you get all of that. If you release it with another producer, probably usually it's 50%, 50%. If you have a singer, maybe the singer wants a 10% or maybe 10. This kind of thing. Okay, so it depends a little bit. But guys, nothing else. Thanks so much for being here. We end up being not a lot of people, but well, I know sometimes this kind of talks is boring for some people, but I know they are so good, and if you stay here, you probably learn a lot, and now maybe you see the scene with another mindset. But yeah, thank you so much. Next week on our live stream with feedback. Okay. This Sunday I'm coming back with YouTube videos, the normal videos, okay? And this one is gonna be good. It's making a song, okay? I know you like these things. It's gonna be a tech house song. Okay? Nothing else. Thank you so much. If there's somebody right now that didn't like, please leave a like. Maybe we can reach 90 likes and we end the live stream really well. And nothing else, guys. See you next week. Alright, well, see you this Sunday, next week, every day a video, all this kind of thing, okay? Goodbye. Ciao, ciao.